So today's video is going to be what to do in free periods and in study periods. When you're in college and sixth form, you get free periods and you get study periods. No one tells you good options to do in your free periods and your study periods. It's like, just get on with it sort of thing. So I thought I'd share some helpful advice. When you get to A-levels or your college course, if you do like a vocational course, whatever you choose to do, you will be expected to do work outside of the classroom. This video will be split into two parts. Part 1 will be what to do in your study periods, and part 2 is going to be what to do in your free periods. In your study periods. In your study periods, at the start, check, have you done all your homework? And if you haven't finished, do that, because people don't tell you this, but getting homework done is important, as equally as important as other things. Finish that off. Have you finished your classwork? If you need to finish off classwork, get that done, because then you're up to date with your classwork and you don't have to think about it. When you're in a class, don't worry about copying down everything. If teachers give you a PowerPoint, or if it's put for somewhere to access, don't worry about copying everything down. Just make the rough notes. Your study periods, turn them into your vision resources. Don't just neaten them up. They need to be your own vision resource, because these are going to help when you come to revise. You can make mind maps, flashcards, type notes, plain paper notes, any way that works for you. Do these revision resources after the lesson or after a chapter. Whatever works for the subject and whatever works best for you. When you are making your neat revision resources, condense the information down to the most important information. Because you want the most important information, you don't want like everything. Add to your revision resources not just words, but drawings and diagrams and symbols and all of that. Also, little and often go back over your revision resources before moving on to anything else, because you can then check what do you know about that topic. It means you're not just thinking about like the present topic, it means you're thinking about other topics, and it will help the knowledge to stay in your head. Refreshing your memory is so important because it makes sure that the knowledge stays in your brain, because stuff will get forgotten, like even I have that trouble. Do some practice questions, because mark schemes are so specific, so when you mark them, be strict about it. Highlight on the mark scheme, pardon me, and then write out the mark scheme answer on a plain piece of paper. It can be scrap, it can be lined, it can be plain, but just write it out and add it to your revision resources. File it away. Practice the exam questions so you get loads of practice and you can get used to the exam format, and by the time you come to the exam you will know that exam format. When you come to revise also, you will have practiced and you will have all your revision resources, so you've just got to revise. Seems a lot, but these are all just different things you can do in your independent study. Going over things also helps you stick in your brain. Another thing you can do is file things away. If you've got stuff that needs to be filed away, file that away into the relevant parts of your folder so that it's ready for when you get home and you can put them in your home folders when you're ready to do that. Now we're going to move on to stuff you can do in your free period. So check you've done all your classwork, because it's a good time to finish it off. Check you've done your homework, because it's a good thing to do. then there will be ticking over things like languages, its vocab, reading text for English. You could read ahead for science in the textbook, going over your quotes for English. There'll be something ticking over. Could also do stuff like looking into university if you haven't got much work to do. Think about where you'd want to go for uni, what course do you want to do. If you're in year 13 and you haven't got much to do, write a personal statement, finish it off. Check over it. Or like admin stuff if you have like a presentation to do or stuff like that, or just a quick worksheet to get that done. Stuff like that. If you're getting distracted, then you're still being productive by doing those things. So I'm gonna end this video here. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.